Hey, what's up, SC Nation? My name is Ramsey. No, wait. I'm Patrick. This is not Ramsey Majaba, but I'm on his channel. Isn't that great? So there was something Ramsey said in one of his videos, and I found this amazing. And I want to respond. And Ramsey asked, let's switch videos, right? I say, okay, let's do that. So here I am. Let's talk about how to invest your commission. Boring? Not so boring? Interesting? What do you think? Let's go. Ramsey said the following. I live off my base salary, the rest is investment. That triggered me immediately. Let's see what you can do to actually use your commission to invest. And maybe you even can earn a bit more money, like by doing nothing. Let me show you what you actually can do. First of all, this is not an investment advice. Please stop this video now and read the text. Please. This is not an advice how to invest. I'm not liable for what I'm saying. You take the whole responsibility, whatever you do after this call, right? So, having said that, let's start with advice number 1. Automate your investments in something boring like exchange-traded funds and dividend stocks. That's boring because we don't see the immediate result. There is no instant gratification doing this. But let me show you what it can do after some years for you. This is my portfolio, and I want to show you 2 things in here. First, the upper half, this is an ETF that covers the whole world. Exchange-traded funds are a collection of stocks, right? And they are managed automatically, so they have minimal fee and your gains are maximum. So I invested in this every 2 weeks, 25 euros over a period about 6 years. So something about 3,400 euros of investment. And after those 6 years, I'm nearly 70% in the plus range, right? So that's 2,300 euros. That's quite okay. And then on the lower side, there is a stock that I bought for the dividends. You see, it's just 2%, but over the 6 years, this stock is nearly the same age. It generated over 600 euros in dividends and a win of 90%, like on the stock. That's pretty amazing, I think, right? There aren't many better ways these days to actually get your money to grow, right? Let the money work for you. What's next? So what do you need to learn if you want to do that? Educate yourself about ETFs. Set up an automated process. The automation is important. Buy dividend kings, right? Don't look for the high percentage in dividend stocks. Look for those who perform since decades, right? And to raise the payment. And every time you get a dividend payout, have the discipline and buy more stocks immediately. Okay? That's number 1. That's the boring one. I promise you we get into things you don't know. Maybe this one already. Have you ever heard of peer-to-peer lending? P2P? So there are 3 platforms I like. There are much more. I like Bondora, Twino, and Mintos. Peer-to-peer lending, you actually play a bank. You as a private person, you hand out another person, a private person, your money, so they will pay this back, including interests. What can you earn with this strategy? Let me show you. So I started this in 2018 and I invested at this platform 11,000 euros. What it gave me is a 10% interest per year in average. And this is absolutely passive. You don't need to do anything, right? Peer-to-peer lending is maybe overlooked, right? not very visible. It's a great thing to do. There is a risk involved. Think of the disclaimer, please. This is no investment advice. I just show you what is possible and what do you need to learn. Yeah, educate yourself about peer-to-peer lending. Please be informed what is going on there. You're playing with high risk credits, right? That's high risk investment. You need to read and compare the platforms. And please, if I can give you one advice, spread your money across different platforms, right? I have multiple platforms. Yeah, that's important. So if one actually goes down, they can blow up and your money will be gone. So next steps, just transfer the money and earn interest, right? This is also a long game. Be patient. Watch the platform, see if it works out like you expect. You will see at some points, maybe interests are not paid, right? Because some borrowers actually get out of money. Yeah, this happens there. But it's the number of investments you support that actually secure your income, right? Some of them you will never get paid. Okay, number 3, and I love this one the most. I'm sure most of you don't know what this is. Selling put options, or called otherwise, writing options. Writing options. What does that mean? It's a very cool thing and it works the following way. So, I'm sure you have heard of short sellers, right? So people who sell stocks. It's one way to look at this. What short selling actually is, you bet on a downward path of a stock. The same thing you can do with a put option, right? You can buy a put option, saying you bet on a falling or downgoing stock, right? But this is only the gambler's game. If you, for example, have Apple stocks, right? So let's say 100 Apple stocks, and you buy one put, it's actually an insurance for your Apple stock. So when it goes down, your depot, right, is plus minus 0. So, and what do you need on the other end to actually buy a put? Well, you need someone who sells a put, and this is me. I like selling puts. I'm selling insurances, right? Because everyone who buys a put wants to protect themselves from falling stocks, okay? And what you see here is my 2021 table of incomes with this kind of selling stocks options, right? So it varies, and I try to get to 500 euros per month to get the premium in, right? I sell puts, they will expire, and I get the premium. That's how it works. What you need to learn is how to use such tools. And here's just an example for Beyond Meat. That's the stock, right? And when you look at that, for example, you could sell a put for $6. You would get a premium of $600, right? For a stock price of $100, right? In 17 days, that's the November date up there. That means a 5% gain in 17 days if the bet works. There is a bet in between, so what you need to learn is charts. That's a precondition, but once you master charts, selling puts, writing options is a very conservative in terms of risk approach in the stock market. So how does this work? So if you look at the arrow, this is the chart of Beyond Meat. And what I did was, I thought Beyond Meat is going up, right? It's an upward trend. You see this more where the arrow starts. This is where I sold a put option exactly at this price. So $107.5. And my put is like valid until November 12th after the earnings, right? This is where the arrow ends. I win, I get a premium if the stock price at this day or after this day is above 107. So why do I show you this chart? Because you see this bump there? That was expensive, right? I sat there this day and thought, oh my gosh, I made a bet. That didn't go well, right? Because the stock goes down, and actually, if it would stay below the 107.5, I would get 100 Beyond Meat stocks that I don't want because I need to pay for them. So, but this is selling options. It's profitable. It's actually, you can control the risk very good by setting limits and stops. That works very well. But generally, you need to be patient, and you need to, like, get used to those situations and not freak out. Okay, that's it, selling puts. So learn charting techniques, use interactive brokers. I would recommend this Trader. So they have a Trader workstation, but you really need to get used to it when you start with that. You need a trade diary, and you need to be patient, okay? And again, this is not an advice to buy Beyond Meat or sell options on Beyond Meat, please. I'm just showing you how things could work out for you. If you're inspired, great. Learn and do it. It's a great opportunity. There's one more thing I want to tell you. And I really mean this. Jump on a good investment newsletter. And not only for stocks, but also for crypto. You need crypto. I also have crypto. There's huge gains in there. I think I'm at 400%. I started in 2012 buying crypto. But there are really good newsletters telling you about altcoins, alternative coins that you should and could buy to leverage the trend. Yeah, those newsletters cost something. My crypto newsletter in 2015, I think, costed me $1,000 per year, but this money is in already. Yeah, so I only can advise. I also pay for newsletters still. And this is one, for example, this is the Outages Investment Network. From my perspective, a recommended newsletter. You can use this. It's really good. They have good information. Some bets work, some bets don't, but that's pretty normal. Overall, you should be very good off with this kind of newsletters, right? They will help you. Okay. Quick hint. So this is Ramsey. Thanks for having me on the show. Find Ramsey on LinkedIn. Find him on The Sales Engineers, please. If you want to learn more about me, get my book, The Social Sales Engineer. It would be a real pleasure. Thank you for listening in, and happy investing, right? Good luck and learn, please. Bye-bye, SC Nation. Bye-bye.